You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
You see. So the immortality, now the immortality state that we're talking about here in this particular case is the goal here is not how immortal you are, but how much of the entity of the God you are becoming. That's the mystery. You see what I'm saying? To elevate on that level, and that's what we're doing. As we speak right now, that's what we're doing. Every voice and every thing and every thought that we're taking in our head, we're becoming close and close to immortality or the Godhood or the deities or what they call the new gods that will rule the omniverse. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's happening at this particular time. That's the greater key. You see. And I'll say this. Any activity that you immerse yourself in down here that you think is important, you're taken away from your Godship. You see what I'm saying? As far as pondering and pandering over identity groups. We've been here for thousands and thousands of years, if not millions. And we are just about any kind of group, so to call ourselves anything but generator, operator, and destroyer. You see what I'm saying? We're just reminiscing over just past events of ourselves. You see what I'm saying? You know, all these identity groups, we're more than those identity groups. You see? And so this is the level we have to get to. You see? Why? Why do we have to do it more than anybody? Because we've been around more than anybody else. And longer than anybody else. And just about every group or every other type of thing we call ourselves, we've already been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. You see?
You know what about
right.
That's a good point, because I remember the lecture that you were talking about, Kim, was Bobby Hemmings Speaks to the New Wapians. We had him come in. You remember that, right, Bobby? And and if y'all check the information out, right, he was speaking on that, right? And the information he gave, talking about Lakshmi and all that, is right in that lecture. Right there. He hit you right on the point. Because what he was doing was, you know, a lot of people were stuck being New Wapians, right? And focusing on York, and when he came and bust their head with it, people was like upset. He killed them with that. I understood that.
And see, my point here is there is nothing taken away from New Wapian or taken away from Moorish or taken away. These are the schools that you found yourself in necessary to wake up in. You understand what I'm saying? It's an entry level to wake up in. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not a permanent thing. You see, you're supposed to evolve into the particular pace, to the particular level of becoming gods. Let me give you another example. One of the reasons why Dr. York left the way he did was to give you a chance to become that same God that you admire in him. You see what I'm saying? You see, it was time for you to step up in the doggone command central. You see, his job was done. You see, his job was done. And I'll guarantee you, if you ask him that right now, wherever he is, he will say the same thing. Yep, it's time for you to become that deity.